breaking news. It's disappointing news for British boxing fans.
The fight was cancelled.
This weekend's fight between light heavyweight Joshua Buatsi and Dan Azeez is off.
It's Dan Azeez that is injured. It's a back injury. The bragging rights of South East London are on hold for the time being. They're working tirelessly around the clock. That was the message that I got for Ben Shalom there, to try and salvage something for the undercard.
Crazy week, as you say. Past 48 hours, I've never experienced anything like it. It's a crazy situation, and as you said, my heart goes out to Joshua Buatsi and Dan Azeez, because they've worked their whole careers for that moment, and they will get it. They'll have to wait, and yeah, to have to delay the show is devastating. But to keep it on, I think when things get tough, that's when you learn about yourself, that's when you learn about your team, and to see the passion from the team and from Sky, and to fight for the show to stay on, especially for the 4 fights up here, was incredible. To be able to move venues like they did, to be able to reschedule the dates, to be able to keep everything on the road was incredible. I'm delighted and excited now to be here and be looking forward to this on Saturday night. It's going to be an amazing night at the York Hall. It's going to be one of the biggest nights I think the venue's ever seen. And as I say, 4 unbelievable fights, and yeah, delighted to be here.
The show must go on. Welcome to BOXXER Fight Night, Lawal versus Chamberlain. We are back here at the legendary York Hall with 2 Commonwealth titles tonight up for grabs, live on Sky Sports, and now live on NBC's Peacock. I will see you guys soon.
So listen, who are you here to see?
Fucking Lewis.
Let's start again. Who are you here to see?
Lewis.
Lewis who?
The boxer.
Who are you here to see?
Louis Greene.
Lewis Greene. How's he going to get on?
He's going to do fine, mate.
Brilliant. And listen, give us a prediction for the top of the bill. Isaac, Chamberlain, Mikael, Lawal.
3 rounds.
3 rounds to who?
Lewis.
Your hard work.
Oh, no.
Enjoy the night. Right, let's go.
Yeah, I know she's a bronze Olympic medalist, and she's southpaw. She's fought amateur for a very long time, but this is the pro game, and I'm excited to show her what the pro is all about on Saturday night.
She's not going to teach me anything in the pro ring. Boxing's boxing. I can box, I can fight, front foot, back foot. She's a good opponent, don't get me wrong. I'm more than capable of beating the girl in front of me on Saturday night, and I will do so.
Declaring your winner due to quarter retirement and still undefeated, Karriss Artinstall!
Anyway, you had my back. You said stoppage, innit?
Karriss, I did have your back. I had your back, didn't I? I did say stop it.
You did have my back.
And listen, stylistically, I knew she was made for you. I mean, that was a punch-perfect performance. How do you think it went?
Yeah, I felt it went good. Obviously, there's still more to show. Like you said, she's a good opposition, but there's better out there. But no one stopped her before, so I'll take that as a positive. I've stopped her, so no, it was a good performance, but there's still more to show.
What an entrance. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, man. Just enjoying being back in London. I haven't been out here in a while, you know, so it feels good to be back.
Listen, Chris, this is what, you know, York Hall. It's a historic venue. You come here, you enjoy the fights here?
I love it. This is, you know, this is the foundation of British boxing, places like this, you know, these gritty halls. This is where you come up. I think Isaac is definitely the one to watch here. I'm sparred with him a bunch of times in the past, and yeah, I'm just coming to show some support, you know.
Listen, I want to ask you, Chris, December 23rd is a date that's been rumoured. You, Conor Benn, is it happening? Is it on? Is it off?
Yeah, that exclusive is not happening right now.
Could we see the trilogy with you and Liam Smith?
That's something that you would have to tell me, the public. I don't know if that's a fight that people still want to see. You know, if there's a demand for it, of course.
You know, I'm expecting a much harder fight on Saturday night, even with the shorter notice. Like, me and Joe go back to the amateur days. We've known each other a long time. Ultimately, there is a lot of respect there between the pair of us. But I think now is the perfect time for me to do a job on him, give him a spin, a slap on the bum, and send him on his way to Misfits. So it's going to be an entertaining fight. We're going to come and try and take each other's heads off, but I'm sure we shake hands afterwards and have a laugh. So.
Big respect for taking the fight, but what a mistake. He had to upset the apple cart. What a mistake. He's chosen me, right? Thinking, oh, I get Joe. He's out of shape. He's fat. He's a big name. What a mistake when I'm coming running at you like a staffy. I am winning, mark my words. I'm coming for a ding-dong. I'm coming for a fight. And if he's the better man on the night, I'll shake his hand, but I don't think he is. The Cinderella story, mate. No one believed in us. I believe in us, mate. Not gonna lie, 2 weeks ago, wasn't even training, had a week of punching, no spar, no nothing. I've been fighting 15 years, mate. This is my time, let's go.
Boys, this fight has been called Fight of the Night, potentially. Others have called it a potential Fight of the Year. But I think it's clear to see that this is a fight that won't take too long to gel. What are you expecting on Saturday night?
Just a tough, hard 12-round fight. If you don't go the distance, you don't go the distance.
We're both fighting men. We're both going to have a good fight.
Yeah,
it's work into a good. Even if it warms into a good fight, it's going to be a good fight.
Listen, at the end of the day, when it gets rough and tough, that's why I got respect for Louis, because he's the same as me. When it gets rough and tough, we enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be rough and tough on Saturday, so it's going to be fun while we're in there.
This is about the champion and the challenger on great form, and they're just going to go to war on Saturday night.
To clap, and what a fight these two have given us. Greene just heaving the breath in. There is a time for one big shot. Right hand there from Gilley, and he's trying to just let those hands go. There goes the bell. Your call rises to two fantastic fighters. Rob Julian raises Sam Gilley up into the air, but Team Greene are celebrating the win as well. They've been absolutely fantastic all the way through the build-up and in the ring tonight. There's been no posturing, no prancing, no pretending, just pure pugilism. Eubank Jr, Chris Billam-Smith, Matt Macklin, Ben O'Reilly, all fellow fighters. Anthony Yard, you've all loved that.
Absolutely, wicked fight. Heart, determination, skill, technique. It had everything.
You know, it's not only what we want to see as the fighters, ex-fighters, but it's what the people want to see. It's what the crowd want to see. And you can hear it right now.
can I say, that was what York Hall's all about. Them sort of fights, that is like going back, old school stuff. Both of you played your part in a magnificent fight. Sam, I come to you first. You're the victor. How tough was that?
Oh, that's one of the hardest fights I've had. It's the first time I've boxed someone that can hurt me. And I found out in the first round, hit me with the left hook, my body wanted to go that way, my legs wanted to go that way. So I had to adapt from the first round, but I'm lucky. I always say I've got 3 or 4 different things I can do. So, but listen, I'm just grateful I've got the win, but thank you so much to Louis.
Lewis, listen, you were both really respectful of each other. You both knew what you were going into before that first bell rang. You knew it was going to be a war, and that's what it turned out.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a war. Everyone, I said in the build-up, Gatty and Wall don't need nothing on the line to get it on, but me and Sam have that style where we're going to meet. It's going to be an old-school fight. When there's a belt on the line, nowadays boxing, this is what we need. We need men who are going to get in there and get it on right at the very end, even when one goes down. There's no quit. And Sam, you win the British, let me get a few comebacks. I've been there before, I'll do it. And let me come in again, and we'll do it again.
I promise. If I win the British, I'll get a voluntary. I'll defend it to Louis.
Well, listen, boys, you played your part in a magnificent contest there, and we'd all love to see that again. Well done to you, Lewis, on a magnificent performance. Unlucky tonight. And Sam, tonight's yours, mate. Well done.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Well done, chaps. Okay, well done, wicked. Well done, man.
Wow, what a fight. My heart, honestly, my heart just can't stop pounding, to be honest with you. I've got to know Sam over the last year. I've only really been a small part of his journey, but what a fight tonight.
Well, Josh, here back at the York Hall, tonight was actually meant to be your night. You and Dan Azeez going at it for the right to box for the world title. Unfortunately, it never happened. Have you spoke to Dan?
Yeah, Dan messaged me, I think, a couple of days ago. Messaged me, I replied back, and that was it.
So, are we looking to get this fight? Is it going to be rescheduled before Christmas or after?
I'd hope so, man. A lot of work has gone into it, so I hope it gets rescheduled.
Sure. I mean, I know you must have been gutted that you did put a lot of work into it. Spoke to Dan, actually, about his back, and it was very legitimate. He was actually gutted as well, and we hope we can get the fight on sooner rather than later.
Yeah, sooner rather than later, man. I keep saying, a lot of work was put behind it, so hopefully BOXXER Sky Sports can do something and we can get on. It's nice to be here, but I know I was meant to be fighting.
I think it will happen eventually. Hopefully Dan Azeez gets a quick recovery, and it can happen later on.
Have you got your eye on the winner on that one? I know you've been quite vocal about saying you would like to fight Joshua Buatsi, but does Dan Azeez interest you as well?
Yeah, I know Dan Azeez a bit better, but obviously this is a game of business. What makes sense, but I think the biggest fight for me right now on the domestic scene is Joshua Buatsi. So we'll see what happens.
Wow, it's been a crazy, hectic 48 hours, I guess. But we're here now. I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity. And it's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be big, Finally, all of this comes to a close on Saturday, and I'll be crowned the new British and Commonwealth Cruiserweight champion.
Saturday night, we're gonna fight. That's it. That's what we need to worry about.
So let's ask this. Did you have to gas yourself up to fight me to say that you hate me? Because I don't hate you. Do you know what I mean?
But this is all irrelevant.
Keep saying, let's see if I can make your legs wobble, and I saw all of that. So
yeah, but
it's making me think.
You said that.
I know I said that,
exactly.
But
so
why do you want to prove it? Why do you want to prove it to me? Prove it to yourself. I don't care, brother.
What are you talking about?
So why are you trying to prove it to me?
What I'm saying, man, Saturday night, we'll see, innit? See.
Okay.
and Commonwealth champion. How does that sound?
I just want to say, God is so good, man. Every dog has his day. I just want to say thank you to every single one of you that came out here to support me. It means the most from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys so much. You guys make me feel so happy right now. I've got tears in my eyes, bro. I love you lot, big man thing. I love you lot so much for coming and supporting me. Straight out of Brixton, come on, fam. Love for Junction, Angel Town Estate. Come on. I love you guys so much. God is so good. No matter whoever is out there, keep trusting God and keep working hard. I didn't have the best amateur career. I had 9 amateur fights. And then I turned pro. They chucked me in the deep end. But guess what? I kept going and I kept consistent. And that's all you can do in this life. Never get nothing get you down. And trust God because he will prevail. Thank you, everyone.